time has come, Task Force, the time has come. It is the year 2022, but only for the next 5 hours in my time zone. And now, we will be present to... Weepa! Hi.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna save this VC.
I finished the Decepticon campaign of War for Cybertron.
At the same time, Decepticon. That was a really funny typo. Wait. MR2, what do you...
He's playing Guitar Hero.
Oh my god, I need to get this popped out. Hang on. How do I pop out on the screen again? Okay. I need this.
Okay, let's get back to War for Cybertron.
Upload to the store. Oh.
Well, we got 2 minutes
Alright.
left, so now is the 2-minute intermission for the show.
Yes, it is. Indeed, it. Yes.
What is this, a YouTube premiere?
Premiere these nuts. Oh crap! My Discord froze. I think this is the only place you're gonna hear me actually say. Oh, my Discord crashed. Uh-oh. How am I gonna... I really hope no one leaves in the intermission. People are gonna immediately question my 300 pings on my car. I have 300 of them! How did that even happen? I guess this is exclusive commentary from Excel for those watching the video version. Hi everyone, I'm sorry that you couldn't, or I guess I'm also sorry if you could make it. Wait, no, that makes no sense. I hope you all enjoy the recorded TASC-ies, second annual TASC-ies show for 2022. Wow, I butchered that. How am I supposed to do a live show if that's the kind of stuff I say? My Discord crashed for no reason.
Radical.
I thought you just left for like a dramatic re-entrance or something.
No, I would love to do that. Except my dramatic exit was ruined. I was trying to say Premiere D's nuts before my Discord crashed, but apparently they didn't want that out in the world.
Oh well.
Alright.
You've been cancelled before the show even
Here's our
started.
incredibly trimmed down TASC-ies
Game is
live
not
show.
loading Florida internet.
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
there we
incredibly
go.
trimmed
Oh, there
down,
it
but
is.
I would say yes, it is definitely trimmed down in regards to being a live show. Because it was either this, and we did this sort of improv style, or we had to wait until the July 23rd to get the results again.
Hooray!
Alright, I'd rather do this.
Yeah, I
Mercs.
ain't waiting that long.
Mercs, you're a guardian. You can post that TASC-ies is starting.
Wait, Mercs is a guardian?
He has been for months!
We're not realizing that until
Oh my
now.
god.
Bro!
Get with the times, buddy.
Yeah. I mean,
Discord
like
god.
a couple weeks ago, Sil didn't even realize that Darius had been an Abadonian for the past few months, so...
Wait, he isn't a guardian?
What? Blue!
I don't keep up with this shit, okay?
Oh my god.
It's,
Bro,
it's in the
it's
members
in the
list.
member list! Do you not keep the member list open?
No!
Bro!
What?
Who doesn't
What?
do that?
Are you crazy?
I just like to see longer messages.
What kind of messages are you getting that you can't see them all with the members list?
Yeah, that's what
I don't
I'm
know.
saying.
Oh my
I mean, this is fucking 1920 to fucking 1080 still, but
2022.
1910.
no, I'm talking about my screen ratio.
Oh.
We're looking for Soar.
Alright, so I am gonna be one of the announcers. Dude, does like we have like 3 other Guardians here and Abaddonians. Does anyone else want to be one of the announcers for the events and stuff?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not?
I cannot, unfortunately,
All
because
Yeah, no, thanks.
But well, then you just can't then because like you don't have the info.
That's what you think.
He has insider info.
Oh
It
crap!
would be
That
very
reminds
funny
me.
if none of the information was forced to present in the award show.
If I want to read off the nominees, I actually have to have the nominees pulled up.
Oh.
As you can see, I actually have a rather small amount of tabs today.
Surprisingly.
That's unusual for you.
Yeah, I know. It's, dare I say, revolutionary.
Why do you have 301 pings?
That's my car. he's
Why
a
did they have
little off the gloop.
So,
Alright, I'm gonna repost the link to the 2022 TASC-ies vote results to the Guardians so that they can read off the nominees for each category if prompted. Or do you guys just want me to read off the... My Discord fuck... Oh my god! Oh wait, I just realized I saved myself by doing that because I'm just streaming Google Chrome. I need to do this in Firefox. Hello everybody. This is my MS Paint. This is my Sony Vegas. And this is part of my desktop background.
Or not.
Well, my Discord crashed again, and I'm actually
I think we noticed.
I'm quite glad it did because I realized last minute that because of how Discord streams work, I I almost spoiled the results of the TASC-ies right before we announced them.
Fantastic.
Dang, if only there was like a button that you could push to specifically pick what thing you wanted to share instead of just your screen.
I did. I moved it over to another screen, but since it was specifically showing Google Chrome,
Google Chromer.
Oh no.
Zero Chromer.
Zutengarten.
alright, so now I have to open
Link!
up, I have Link! I have to open up Mozilla Firefox. So that way, I can safely read off the nominees for each category.
I think dinner is ready, so I'm gonna have to mute now. Bye.
Alright, see ya.
If you hear a woman screaming in the background, ignore that.
So,
Okay, but
alright, I think I'll just read off the nominees for each category, because that just makes things simpler for me. So just give me a little bit and we'll get started. Get cracking. Get kicking. Get weepon!
No.
bruh. What?
What? Alright. Where is the... There's the 2022 TASC-ies vote results, and it just vanished. Slight technical difficulties.
Imagine if you just never find it again.
Dude, that would suck.
All of this for nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I already externally saved the votes results, so...
Corrupted.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it automatically unlooped right on time. Well, that's convenient because we are about to get started with the TASC-ies live show for this year. And sorry, I'm currently reeling from Merc saying the only way this TASC-ies could be bad is if they execute Excel live on stage. And I'm really disappointed he said that, because that spoiled the ending of this show. We're gonna have to cancel live execution. I'm sorry, this must come as a disappointment to all of you that I will not be dying at the end of 2022.
That was in the Weird Al Yankovic movie that came out this year. He died on stage.
That's
amazing.
Yeah. All right. Our first category, and wait, I forgot to ask Mercs, will you be announcing the winners for any categories?
He is typing.
I
Well,
cannot speak
Mercs,
English,
I think
bro.
you'll be fine. I've heard you plenty of times. You speak English fine. I
Yeah,
can
it can be
understand
that,
you
man.
more than my comp sci teacher. That says something.
People can understand roles, gibberish. Anyone can
I
understand
guess-
Mercs.
I guess it's just you and me. I guess it's just you and me.
Yup, we got this, MR2. All
Yeah,
right,
we got it.
I'll get this started. This party started with our first category, which is actually category number 5. Is the first category that we're going to be announcing, because
Huh?
just like in TASC-ies, our 2021 TASC-ies also did things out of order. So we're just going with the same order that they did.
Huh?
Now let's face it, Task Force humor is weird as hell. We have faced the most surreal things that we find funny throughout these years, and 2022 was no exception. I'm sorry, but I just would like to announce in advance that Morbius Sweep is not on the ballot. It did not get 1 more billion votes. I really wish it did, though, because that is what it rightfully deserves.
No, it
Being
didn't.
said, here are our nominees for this year. We have Can We Get Much Higher? Ryab, $80
Yes.
Voyager. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I'd like to apologize. Holy shit is not a nominee for the best Task Force meme of 2022. Quando,
What?
Quando, Quando. Where is
Holy
AJ
shit.
Dalton? Fool and Lock On. And our voted in winner for the best Task Force meme of 2022 is Ryab!
Hey.
Now, I'd just like to congratulate Darius for being the cause of this meme. I wish Darius could be here because he would probably be shouting "Warg" right now. Alright, our next category is category number 20, Best Pinned Message. And MR2, I'll let you take it away from here.
Yes. The best pin message. We pin a lot of messages in the task force. You know, just look at the pin channel. You know, there's like billions of them. The nominees for the best pin message are.
I've got him.
Oh wait, yeah, you got him.
Yeah,
you
I've got
got him.
Candace at Tiananmen Square. Stop posting about Morbius from Spectator. Geico from Camino. Flipside equivalent of Indian tech support. Mater at McDonald's. Bugo gets paid. Thomas shot the gun and killed someone. Adam Carter at Raising Cane's. Way to go, Arrow. And Arrow's funeral of a lesbian couple. And the winner, in a close tie of Best Pinned Message of 2022, is Thomas shot the gun and killed someone.
Yay!
I'd like to
That was
congratulate
like
Rain for the
absolutely
creation of this meme, and Trub for making it possible. Rain, I know you're here right now. If you'd like to make an
Yes,
acceptance
I am.
speech, go ahead.
I am a real American. Clearly, no, I'm not. And I'm so proud of making this image. Once I fucking saw the image of Thomas on top of the Ford Fuchsia, it just gave me a fucking brain blast. And just out of nowhere made that image. Yeah, I'm so fucking proud of it. Thank you.
Yeah, you are very welcome. Thank you, Rain, master of pins. Up next, we have best VC quote. We've been in a lot of VCs this year. Oh boy, have we had a lot of memorable quotes throughout them. We have a whole channel for quotes, and for good reason. Because we say some really, really unhinged stuff sometimes.
You think?
Oh, I absolutely know. Seriously, it's insane. I think some of us might need some therapy. So, our nominees for category number 17, Best VC Quote of 2022. Which driver was not an initial victim of the Slam Ham Hyperpod from Spectator? Who doesn't love N-word dog from Darius? A meteor hitting the classroom during an Aftermath 2 speech from me. The Charles Apocalypse. We're gonna kill Warren this realm. And, my God, why have you forsaken me? Zoom said as he was being crucified. And the winner of the best VC quote of 2022 is... Who doesn't love N-word dog? Congratulations to Darius. I mean, let's face it. Who doesn't love N-word dog?
I know.
God,
Only dogs.
You're a liberal.
And you're a leftist. I don't fucking know.
Same thing.
Yeah, they're literally the same thing. I know you're not caught up in American politics because you're in Belgium, but they are in fact the same thing. All right, MR2, I'll let you take it away for our next category.
You know what's better than just two characters existing? Two characters falling in love. The ultimate combination of roleplay, ingenuity, and comradeship is a character ship. And right now, here we have Excel, who is going to list the nominees for best couple/ship.
All right, and we have 4 nominees in this category. 2 of them from Skyterra, 2 from Flipside. First and foremost, we have Maya and Jay from Skyterra. Our next Skyterra nominee is Lai and Estelle. And our 2 Flipside nominees, April and Violet, and Blake and Ayumi. And the winner of Best Couple/Ship in Task Force for 2022 is... April and Violet!
No way.
Congratulations to MR2 and Dragon ZX for having these characters and slapping them together in a relationship. Dragon ZX unfortunately is not here because he's dead, but MR2 is present, and if he'd like to make an acceptance speech, go right ahead.
I would love to. You know, this is just a lesson for everyone. This is the most inspiring story. You know, even me in my penultimate RP, look at me, I got a golf GF, and so can you too, okay? That's all the inspiration you need in this world. Thank you.
You're very welcome, MR2. Congratulations for, shooting your shot with Violet and landing it, even if a prior attempt with Robin didn't go over so well.
I know, that little shorty piece of work.
You see, this is why the Twad Trio is the Twad Trio and not the Twad Quartet. Now, let's keep moving on to best character design.
Can I say something?
Okay.
I swear, if Spec was here, he was going to murder you for that.
Oh, he absolutely would. He really wants to be part of the gang. It's like that one image. Bro thinks he's on the team.
What is Blood doing?
Moving on, we have category number 19, Best Character Design. When we first started Task Force, let's face it, we hardly had anything to go in the range of representation for characters. Seriously, in those proto-task days, some of the best stuff we had was Traumas. And do I need to say anything more about that? As time goes on, we've got more sophisticated character designs, we've got an original art, more vivid descriptions, and everything in between to fully visualize these characters that we create. And boy, did 2022 have a lot of them, and a lot of nominees, like right here. First and foremost, and everything after that. Maya Leah from Skyterra Regenesis. I probably mispronounced that last name, but I don't really care because this one is just a mobile from Flip. Dr. Ted Zed Beta from Flipside. Suki Yatsuki from Flipside. Willem Van Orden, also from Flipside. Alexander Horail. I also butchered that. I really wish Riley was here to correct me. Orail, I want to say that. From Operation Obsidian. Kyle Jackson from Flipside. And Saris Teku from Skyterra Regenesis. And this time around, our winner for the best character design of 2022 is Zed Beta! Congratulations to both Den and myself, even though it's a little self-indulgent to reward it to myself, but I came up with the character design in the first place for creating this gorgeous character design. Now, I'll begin with my own acceptance speech. I want to thank everyone for nominating this design. I had this really cool idea in mind, like, months ago when I was designing Zed Beta, and I was like, you know what? What if we took Tesla's biosuit, and we made this into, like, this drone augmentation? It's basically like a husk of his former self, sort of taking inspiration from Pixel's Perfect Soldier drone mic render, where he looks all pretty much dead inside, pale and sunken. I wanted to really expand on those vibes, and I think Den captured that perfectly and just created such a menacing and memorable silhouette. Den, I'll let you take it away with the rest of your own acceptance speech for making this possible.
It's not much of a speech, just a phrase. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one, I guess.
Congratulations to both of us. That one got
You
me.
know I was going to lay out a Star Wars book. You knew that was coming.
I
Alright.
Alright, MR2, you take it away for best character backstory.
Alright. You wanna know a thing about characters? They're good. They need one important thing, and it's a backstory. How did they get in the situation they're currently in? You gotta know that. You know, you can't just have TBD forever. You need that context.
Tell that
And
to Kyle
here's
Jackson
Excel.
from Infinite Loop.
Exactly. And here we go with Excel with the nominees for Best Character Backstory.
Here we are through category number 18. We have Skyterra's Alexis Earl. I probably mispronounced that one too. Sorry, all Skyterra individuals. Henry Kane from Flipside. Blake Tyler from Flipside. Ember Ashton from Operation Obsidian. Mike Jones from Flipside. And April Pliskin from Flipside. And the winner of 2022's Best Character Backstory is... Henry Kane! Congratulations to
Holy
Forza
shit.
for creating the Spitfire Leader's excellent backstory. And Forza, I know you're here right now. If you'd like to make an acceptance speech, go right ahead.
I think that's a no.
But didn't he get a new microphone just yesterday?
I don't know.
Forza, you're muted.
Uh-oh. I don't. He's a little. I think he's a little shy.
Yeah, just a bit of nervousness. Give him a second.
I don't even know if his mic's working.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. He's right between Pixel and Rain.
Well, is he like on his computer?
I think.
I don't think he is.
No, maybe he's away.
Gone.
Forza, if you're blink twice if you need help.
I use SBI agent. I don't even know if he's blinking.
I mean, the longer I get to stare at this work of art, the better.
Yes,
Come on.
that's fair.
I'm going to break into your house.
I'm not sure if he's gonna show up.
I mean, he's in this VC. Like, did he have to go or something? Oh, someone did. There goes Shadow. Well, I'm gonna give him another minute, and if he doesn't show, then we can just maybe loop back around if he does. I don't know where he is. I hate to say it, but
Go
still,
on.
congratulations to him for creating this backstory. The winner of 2022's best character backstory.
Maybe he's just in shock for winning it.
Bro had a heart attack.
Dead.
We killed him.
Alright, okay. Up next, we have Best Vehicle. Car race roleplays are Task Force's bread and butter. Every year, we've got tons of them, and they've got tons of vehicles. Back in the day, we had a lot of more simplistic, we would throw in an existing vehicle, and we'd say, maybe it looks different, or maybe we wouldn't even bother with that. We would just go with what we had. But a revolution that had been having its seed since the beginning of TASC recently exploded in these past few years, and we have all original car edits all over the place, regardless of if they're die casts or if they're custom liveries for real cars made in video games. And boy, was there an excellent showing this year in 2022. The nominees, majorly from Flipside with one exception, are as follows. I believe we'll start with the USRC Redline nominee first, and that is the 1981 DeLorean DMC-12 for the 3rd Street Saints. Now our Flipside
Represent.
nominees... Huh?
Represent.
Yeah! Now our Flipside nominees, in the same vein, are the following. Bulletproof, driven by Blake Tyler for Spitfire, the Metro Realm Synchro in honor of Kyle Jackson, Street Racer, driven by Mike Jones for the Hyper Beams, Formulator, driven by Ashton Adams for Spitfire, Hyper Beam Seared Tuner, driven by Mike Jones, and one last Spitfire car, Henry Kane's Monoposto. And this year, for 2022, to the surprise of very few, our best Task Force vehicle is Metro Realm Synchro! Built from the
Yeah.
basis of the Minion Synchro into something absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that's no surprise there, really.
I mean, yeah, this thing is beautiful. You got that gradient, the city outline, the Synthwave Jupiter logo. It says Synthetic Horizon on the rear fender. That's the name of the session. That's friggin' awesome.
Wait, so what's that fucking drone text right there?
J16.
Oh, I see.
Now, I wish that Dragon could be here, but again, he is dead in a race car accident in Suriname, and he did not pre-record a speech for this. This is his memory. This is his lasting legacy. Rest in peace, Dragon ZX. You were a great man. Now, that being said, we are moving on to category number 7, Best Character Dynamic. Take it away, MR2!
You know what's better than two characters falling in love? Multiple characters in a dynamic!
Ooh!
Already.
Exactly. Characters doing whatever, just being buds, being the bestest of friends. Here are the nominees for Best Character Dynamic.
Oh, and we absolutely have nominees for this. Here we have the Twad Trio that I said trio, which is because there's 3 of them: Mike Jones, Kyle Jackson, and Blake Tyler. Another trio of characters from Skyterra Regenesis: Alexis, Hibiki, and Dupe. An EAHV8 duo of Sophia and Lathna. And finally, one more duo, this one from Operation Obsidian, Ember and Nicholas. And this was a landslide victory here for the best character dynamic of 2022. Our winners are the Twad Trio! And I just want to thank Dragon, Mercs, and Den for playing these great characters and giving us the amazing interactions that they had in Flipside. And as I said, unfortunately, Dragon ZX is still dead in Suriname, but I especially organized Rain to time travel back to December 2nd after the results had come out, so that Dragon could give a acceptance speech before he died. And here it is. I tried to warn him too, but he didn't really listen. These are some of the last words of Dragon ZX before his race car accident. Anyways.
Hello, people of Task Force. It is I, Dragon ZX, with a bit of facial hair, and unfortunately, I can't exactly be there to accept this award. So I'm making this video in advance. I think this is for like best character dynamic or something, and obviously Den and Mercs can't exactly accept the award, so yeah. So I'm doing it in place of them. Now I'm not good with speeches, so I'm just gonna make it short and sweet. Thank you all for voting for the Twad Trio. That means a lot. I think we're all very proud of how that character dynamic has gone along. Sorry, the sun has just invaded my room. And yeah, I'd like to thank Mercs and Den. I literally the trio would not exist without them, and I don't think Twad would either. So, thank you to them, and also thank you to honorary Twad Trio members, Spectator and Excel. I guess MR2 too. I'm thinking MR2 for something.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, MR2. And buddy. Yeah, Excel for helping us out with like the planning process, and also Spec for just being there and providing a unique twist on the Twad Trio dynamic. Seriously, it was wonderful. And yeah, that's it. So here's my dog.
What's the dog doing?
Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say okay. He's shy. And yeah, thank you. Okay.
And that was Dragon ZX's acceptance speech for Best Character Dynamic. Now, if we have time, I actually have one more image mock-up that I produced for this that I'd just like to share. I made this before I could find the Spider-Man one that you're seeing on screen right now. And load, you prick.
I am in fact not
And
seeing
here
much.
it is right now. It's a little rushed, but I like it.
I don't see it. It's not there.
What do you mean it's not there?
Say nothing.
What?
It's still loading.
Oh,
It's not
what
there.
the hell?
There's nothing there.
Hang on. I'm doing my best. Give it a split. I don't know why it's doing this.
Doesn't want to.
Yeah, where's worst comes to worst, you can just post it in
Alright,
Noises.
we're good. We're good.
Oh.
Listen, I made this in like 2 minutes because I couldn't find an image of the Twad Trio together.
Let's get this party. Let's get it started.
Alright, okay. Now with that out of the way, no, MR2 was the one who did the intro for Best Character Dynamic, so I will be the one to introduce Best Server Icon. Now let's face it, the server icon is a very important part of Task Force's servers' identities. I mean, I think a lot of people would view, let's say, Apex differently if it had a different logo. It's got a lot to do with the visual presentation of your server. If someone just throws a random PNG that's not even cropped on there, it's not going to be nearly as memorable as something tailor designed for for the for the server itself. So that's why this is a very neat category of the TASC-ies. Now, of course, we only had like 10 different roleplays that ran during 2022, so we only have 3 nominees for Best Server Icon, which arguably is better than last year, which only had 2. And our nominees are Flipside, Skyterra Regenesis, and Operation Obsidian. I'll be real, this one was quite the stomp, and it was Operation Obsidian! Designed by Zabuza for Trub's roleplay, and unfortunately neither of them are here for an acceptance speech tonight, but I still want to thank them and congratulate them for creating this work of art. That was a really brief category. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Hero pings, goddamn.
oh, hi, Arrow.
Arrow.
Now,
Okay.
moving on to the next category, we'll have MR2
Alright.
take it away with Best Character Lineup / Cast.
The thing about RPs is that you need characters to do them. Okay? You can't do an RP without a lineup or a cast of characters.
That is correct.
And here are the best character lineups / casts for 2022. Take it away, Excel.
Now, we've only got 4 nominees here, and they are Flipside, Hello, Hello, Hello 2, Operation Obsidian, and Skyterra Regenesis. Now, there was a lot of hard voting to get to the victor of this one. It was a pretty close matchup, but in the end, the winner of the best cast of 2022 is Flipside with its 28-person cast. Absolutely the largest cast we've had in Task Force, and I want to thank, I guess, myself, Rain, and Bricks for making it possible. Now, I don't really have much to say. Flipside was an amazingly anticipated roleplay, and we, even from its first conceptualization, had a ton of people interested in it, so it's no surprise that it had a large cast. But honestly, I want to thank everyone for giving it their all with their characters, creating such a great and memorable cast with returning veterans like Mike Jones and Blake Tyler and Kyle. I just named the Twad Trio off, oops. And also some standout newbies like Kenji Mitsuba and April Pliskin. Bricks isn't here, but Rain, if there's anything you'd like to say, go right ahead. Oh wait, Rain had dinner. Oops. I guess that's all I'm gonna say then, because the other 2 aren't here. But I want to make sure they deserve as much credit as me, because they're part of the dev team. Alright, and with that out of the way, we're moving on to our next category, Best NPC Character. Now, let's face it, I think the cast of a roleplay made up by its players are really big and really important to the roleplay. There would be no roleplay without those characters. But the world would be really empty if it was just them going around. You need NPC characters as the backbone of the world building, and circumstances. The roleplay can't entirely be driven by players in a private sort of environment like this one. Like, sure, maybe a public RP can try, but this is Task Force. We don't do public RPs. And that makes NPCs very crucial, and memorable ones can really stick with you. And some of the most memorable NPCs of 2022 were Flipside's Vert Wheeler, Flipside's Dan Dresden, USRC Redline's Enzo Richter, Flipside's Otto Quincy, Apex's Gig, Skyterra's Sione Pandora, and Flipside's Terra. And in the end, it was another tight matchup for victory. But, as voted by you, the best NPC character of 2022 is Vert Wheeler from Flipside! And I just want to thank everyone for appreciating Vert in the way that they did. There have been many interpretations of Vert Wheeler throughout Task Force, but a lot of them have taken a more secondary role. In High Octane, his initial slot in the Lonnie role was sort of dipped back to have him as the driver of Technetium. And in Infinite Loop, he just kind of was there and loomed over the presence. The only real time that we really saw a notable Vert Wheeler NPC was, that was constantly present, was in Hub RP4, but that was inverse Vert Wheeler, so we only
And he
have...
bone stayed.
Yeah, he did. But in regards to 2022, I just want to thank all of you for really just... I gave it my all with Vert, especially in these latest sessions with the Clip for HQ raid, to really make him feel like a character, instead of just, being around. I know he's had to face a lot of hardships ever since the Clip HQ raid, and I hope I really communicated that well, and I'm glad everyone likes him enough for him to be the best NPC character of 2022. If Apex Gig won again, I would have been a little disappointed that it was a repeat win, but also that still would have technically been my win, so Lamau. But getting a little off topic there, our next category is Best Antagonist, and MR2, go for it.
Conflict. It's the backbone of each and every RP. On one side, you have the protagonists, played by us, the people. But then on the other side, you have the antagonist. Yes, they're the bad guy, the big boo-boo, the guy who's trying to kill you. Here are the nominees for Best Antagonist.
Well, a little black and white there, MR2, but respectable. Now, here we have antagonists of all colors, varieties, and forms. Player character and non-player character for our Category 10 nominees. We have Zed Beta from Flipside, Maxie Schmidt from Operation Obsidian, Quentin Wire from Apex, Stanford Isaac Rhodes IV from Flipside, Warren Kessler from Flipside, Archangel Yuna from Skyterra, and Eva Galorum from Flipside. And it was once again a close matchup here, but in the end, the antagonist that reigned supreme was Z38 Warren Kessler. Now, I just wish Dixon was here to accept an award because, oh man, was Warren memorable. Even when the drivers didn't even know he was Z38, he was just romping around the Accelodrome, people loved to hate him. And for good reason. This man is despicable. Seriously though, dialing it back on the announcer voice, I really dig Warren as a character and as a villain, and I'm glad that I managed to pick up a Stalker Smasher diecast when I could a couple of weeks ago.
Something personally I want to say about Warren is that I find that he just seems to represent like the clip agents as the best one out there. Well, I just find personally, because the way Dixon played Warren and just everything about him was just great. It's nothing less than great. So I appreciate that, like the amount of effort that he put into Warren.
Oh
that
yeah,
he did.
absolutely. Dixon has kind of been an unsung hero in Task Force for the past couple years, but ever since Apex, he's been coming back swinging. I might need to get a drink of water soon. My voice is getting a little worn out from this announcer shtick. But our next category is category number 12. Best Character Plot Arc. In the dawn of Task Force, characters just kind of were. They were what they said on the tin. They were static. They didn't really grow or change. But a character arc is very important and conducive to the development of a story. Characters evolve. How they react to things, how they react to people, how they feel about people, who they are. It shifts in a great story. And Task Force for the past years has been mastering that. There have been some great plot arcs and plot lines for characters in 2022. And I'd like to read off the character nominees for this category. And they are Lysuth from Skyterra Regenesis, Kyle Jackson from Flipside, Shubi Kyneson from Flipside, Ryan Tyrrell, not Tyrell, from Flipside, Ember Ashton from Operation Obsidian, and Adam Carter from EIH V8. This was another really close matchup, and honestly, it was down to the wire. But in the end, the winner for this category is Leader of Nerves of Steel, Ryan Tyrrell! And congratulations to Darius for another win in the TASC-ies this year around. I think a lot, again, he can't be here to accept the award, but I think a lot of us saw Ryan as a standout character in Flipside. He was great in Apex, but oh man, was his Flipside outing and his development throughout something to remember. You know, I've noticed the past two drivers in the category are intrinsically tied to Quando, and also rivals with each other, so that's pretty funny. I know Blue went off on a little bit of a micro speech about Warren, so if anyone else has those same sort of feelings about Ryan, please go ahead. I need to rest my voice.
Give it up to Darius. Ryab, yeah, that's all. It's all I gotta say.
Ryab Valbora.
Org. All right. That's like. I want to say we're over halfway done now. So what I want to do is I want to take a quick intermission to get a drink because I really need it. Also, Hydrocity Zone is playing in the background. I think that's like a sign. So I will be right back.
It's Hydro City, by the way. So
no, it fucking isn't. Hydro City. Ugh, imagine that. It's obviously Hydrocity. And alright, I am back with the Kanemiata Dalton's drink of choice, Mug Root Beer. And now I can give it up for MR2 for our next category, Best Action Sequence.
Right now, I'm not drinking Mug Root Beer, I'm drinking Mountain Dew Livewire. But that has nothing to do with this category. Lights, camera, action. Not only set the start to a good video game, son. Action sequences in roleplays. They make up some of the best parts of these roleplays. It could be insane. It could be fight scenes, driving scenes, whatever the hell you want to think action is. You know.
I think it's a song from the Accelerator soundtrack.
It's the call of the body. Yeah, it's that one. So here are the nominees for Best Action Sequence.
Alright, first and foremost, we have the Battleship Ares fight from Skyterra Regenesis. Then the End of the Reactor Realm in Flipside. Tetsuya's Monument Realm RDL-1 takedown, also from Flipside. The Droned Mike Factory Showdown from Apex. Fog Realm's Final Stretch from Flipside. The Water Realm Race to the Finish from Flipside. Adam vs. Mike in Handler's Corners from Flipside, and one more Flipside nominee, The Cosmic Run. And our winner, winning by a narrow margin, the best roleplay action sequence of 2022 is the Water Realm Race to the Finish, which we didn't exactly have an image of, so I had to whip up one myself, and I think it's quite gorgeous. Now, if I were self-indulgent, I'd just thank myself, but this scene had a lot more to it than just myself racing. I want to thank, in addition to myself, I want to thank Mercs and Blue for being so heavily involved in the creation of this scene and making it what it was. Now, I just want to say, winning the Water Realm is almost poetic for me in a way, and I'm very glad the circumstances for it lined up in the way they did. First and foremost, years ago, back in April 2014, when I was still an absolute amateur, I was hosting a roleplay on TFW 2005, an Accelerator's roleplay on a Transformers form, and my character, the infamous Racer Super Speed, won the Water Realm. It was kind of BS in the way he did it, but he did it anyways. And then a couple years later, I want to say it was like 2015 or 2016, in Ensor 13's Acceleracers Roblox Racing Leagues, the first and maybe only Accelicharger I got in an official race was the Water Realm. Throughout all of Task Force's lifespan, I never really gotten a Water Realm win, but when I saw Flipside's Water Realm, I had the opportunity, and jeez, did I seize it. And it had quite the effect. I'm still proud of Adam's last shout before he crosses the portal. Now, I wanna give way to the other people who were involved in the majority of the scene. Mercs, Blue, if any of you guys would like to say anything, go right ahead.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, what went through my mind was not really something like emotional or anything. I just thought, hey, I can get this one this way, so I'll just go ahead and do that. But turns out that did not go the way I wanted it to, but we got something out of it in the end, so that's why I'm made. I really just wanted to fuck over for Adam there, but I mean,
in the end, you got fucked over.
Yep.
Lol. Yeah. And, Mercs, if you'd like to say anything in VC, go ahead. If not, that's totally fine. But yeah, he's already said in loud noises he thinks the scene was fantastic, and, well, Mike helped Adam get the win, and that's what Brooks did. And amen to that. Now, flipping to the other side of the coin, we have 2022's best bra moment. And, oh boy, yeah, we've got a lot of cool moments in Task Force roleplays, ones to be commended and remembered, and we have other moments that are to be remembered, but not for the same reasons, because there's a lot of weird stuff that goes down in Task Force. There's a lot of antics, a lot of goofy-ass stuff happens. Let's face it. Some things are just crazy. Some things just kind of make you want to say one word, bruh. And oh boy, did 2022 have its fair share of those. So let's just, on the other side of the coin, to the best action sequence. Let's read the best. Let's read off the nominees for the best bro moment. First of all, we have Ryu Ademi, Son Sunio's character, attempting to enter the reactor realm late in Flipside. Then we have Robin rejecting April's confession of love in Flipside. Beat it karaoke in Flipside. The April 1st body swap and or gender bend instant from Lycor's Awakening. Thomas
that?
wielding a gun while riding atop a Ford Fusion during the Scrimplex invasion in Flipside.
Bruh.
The Fementio Pixie Dust incident in Lycoris Awakening.
The what?
And the
That
Norm
happened.
2 incident from Skyterra Regenesis.
Bruh.
And this was a pretty heavy vote. There was a very close tie between two of the nominees. But in the end, the winner, also it's really suiting that Oil Ocean is playing because Oil Ocean is the biggest drum moment of a zone in Sonic Mania. Actually gonna be promoted by Excel from November 2023. Hey guys, I don't really know what to say, but the original winner of the biggest drum moment category in TASC-ies 2022, we had to kind of strip it from its victory because it actually tied into some personal abuse that I ended up experiencing. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're probably better off not knowing. But the original winner was the Dorm 2 incident. Like I said, that tied into some personal abuse. Here's what I want to say to the other person involved. Thank you, I've now said it. And I guess now is about the time that I should announce the new winner. And that would be Thomas riding on top of the Ford Fusion and wielding a gun. So congratulations to Trub on that one. I'm really proud of that scene. I mean, you know, even if one was like nominated like 5 months after the original TASC-ies, getting that scene 2 different TASC-ies, that's gotta be something. That's gotta mean something, you know? First the best pin, and now the scene itself. Congratulations to Trub. The next category, Mart, do take it away with,
You know.
apparently this coin is 3-sided because up next is best roleplay moment.
You know, we have RP bruh moments, but then we have RP bruh moments,
I
if
don't
you know
think
what I
anyone
mean.
calls it that. No one says that, Mart.
Well, you know what? Shut up.
Okay.
Anyway, we have good moments. That's all I want to say. Amazing moments in role plays that just make you cry, feel happy or angry, or they make you want to die. Well, no matter the case, here are the nominees for the best RP moments.
Alright, here we have the school dance from Skyterra Regenesis, the Z-Agent identity reveal sequence from Flipside, Tetsuya's Monument Realm RDL1 takedown from Flipside, Beat It Karaoke from Flipside, Apex's ending scene from Apex, Wire exposes Tesla's secrets from Apex, Lie goes hog wild on board Ares from Skyterra Regenesis, and breaking news from Hello 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 2. And ultimately, what's been nominated as the best roleplay moment in all of 2022 is the Z-Agent identity reveal sequence.
Yes.
I just want to thank plenty of people for making this scene possible. Of course, I was the one who orchestrated it with Z Beta, but I wasn't the only one involved. And I really do want to say, I love how I had this sort of mirror the way Tesla would open a realm in the, you know, in Acceleracers. And just the way I played him, the grandiose, delusional way that he was portrayed here, made an absolutely bombastic debut to his character. Oh, and the 3 Z8-inch I played were pretty cool too. Now, I would like for Dixon to be here, but he can't be. So I'll just give it off to Blue. I don't know what's going on with my weather app. You guys can't see it, but it says the weather is
What?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But rain is here, so there can't be no rain because rain is here.
Well, this is heavy rain.
Oh. So American rain.
There's a purple rain.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, Blue.
Rain,
you
we'll
go.
have to put you on the. We'll have to put you on the scale.
Yeah.
You-
Oh. just fucking
Go ahead,
awful
Mr.
speech.
Van Orden.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I originally didn't have like the idea in mind to make Willem villain in Flipside at first, but when Excel approached me, and thank you for that, to make him a clip age, and I said, fuck it, why not? He's always a villain, so might as well continue that trend and continue to make this man just absolutely irredeemable. And well, my thought process was, like, instead of making him like a flat-out villain, like from the get-go and just pure evil constantly, I at least wanted to make him like seem just a little bit trustworthy, maybe a little bit friendly, but of course with everyone's past experiences with the Van Orton bloodline, you can pretty much expect that nobody trusted him from the get-go, but...
Dude, people were furious when they found out the Mimic was just Willem. I mean, looking at this here, I don't know, you've got this genuine reveal of everyone, like full names and everything, and then he's just like, the Mimic. I find it kind of funny everyone just accepted that like it was normal.
Yeah, it's him.
Alright, up next, our next category, we have Most Improved Role Player, and boy, speaking of character growth, we've got some real people that have experienced character growth and improvement throughout this year, and a lot of it in a lot of different ways. And the people have judged that 8 people were the ones who grew the most in 2022. But out of these candidates, there can only be one Most Improved Role Player. And our nominees are Base, Darius, Ghost, Camino, Los, Lang, MR2, Riley, Rawl, and Spectator. And the winner
put me there.
for 2022's Most Improved Role Player is... Riley! Who unfortunately is not here right now, but I'm sure they would love to make an acceptance speech when possible. If anyone has their own comments about Riley...
Gonna let Riley...
Riley was kind of a shoe-in. I would definitely give them this year's Rising Star. Wait, no, this year's shooting star, you might say.
Son of a... Yeah, he had like...
It wasn't intentional, I just kind of walked into it.
He had a bit of a rocky start with LA, but gradually improved throughout it. He was doing really solid in EIHV8, and he just made an absolute breakout character for Flipside with Kenji, to the point where I think, honestly, if you were to make, like, an Acceleracers cast, I think Kenji, like, an Acceleracers fan-made cast in the vein of All-Stars, I think Kenji is a shoe-in for a Teku driver there. And
are we gonna just forget about Alexandre like that? My man?
Oops,
Go?
I forgot about it because my OO attendance has been Egial.
Yeah,
Alexander
we're
was
just gonna
great,
forget about
standout character
like
there
that?
too.
He's great. I think he was definitely the best new character for OO, without question.
I think Riley is the Monkey McClurg of Task Force.
Why do you say that?
He
What do you mean
just
by
gives
that?
off the same sort of vibes.
Okay, sure. Why not?
It's a good thing. It's a compliment. I like.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Can I say something real quick? Honestly, I really wasn't expecting much of him at the beginning of Flipside because I didn't really know much of his role playing in there outside of where I was in the roleplay servers. But once I tried Flipside, he actually fucking impressed me. Just how well he just pulled off Kenji as
Yeah, especially with it being his first car race roleplay. Like, bro just did great. And honestly, I think he really showed his spark in the Pyramid Realm. Like, from the Pyramid Realm onwards, he just popped off.
Yeah. He also you could say he sort of revived the Shogun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
May I say something?
Go ahead.
He started at a fade, but now he is solid.
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
Come on.
I had to get the pun in there. You know me.
You could have done better.
You're unserious. Ah, my God.
Brilliant.
All right, I just want to give like one more thank you to Riley, even though he's not here, for being such a great new addition to Task Force. And now I'm gonna take it to
You're
MR2.
welcome, by the way.
Yup. I just want to take it to MR2 for best roleplay character. We are getting to the end of the line.
I talked about roleplay characters earlier, how you need characters for an RP. But the big question is, who is the best character in an RP? Well, you're about to find out. Here are the nominees for best roleplay character.
Alright, and we have around 7 nominees here. The first one is Flipside's Blake Tyler. Then we have Flipside's Kyle Jackson. Then Flipside's Ryan Tyrrell. Flipside's Warren Kessler. Operation Obsidian's Alexander Orel. Flipside Shuvi Kynaston, not Shuvi Kynaston's Flipside. There's not a roleplay named Shuvi Kynaston, I swear. We are not keeping that in the basement. And Apex is Ryan Tyrrell. Oh my god, we have 2 versions of Ryan nominated for this. And throughout all of these characters head to head, the community has voted that the best roleplay character of 2022 is Flipside's Kyle Jackson!
Not the Waz!
Racer J16 of the Jupiter team, driver of Golden Arrow and Synchro, and Callstein Callisto. I didn't get a accepted speech recording from Dragon, so I'd just like to say, on my own, I really do like how Kyle was portrayed. He's, like, for a while, Kyle had just kind of been there as a very common and known character in the Task Force consciousness, but he's just, there were, outside of High Octane, he just kind of floated around, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Flipside, oh boy, Flipside was the revolution that Kyle needed. So much in-depth characterization, so many neat passive scenes. He's incredibly fleshed out, and oh my god, I appreciate him, and I love his unique character design. Like, even his pre-team design, you could tell everything that is here is oozing with passion. And, like, I think the way Dragon plays him is really entertaining as well. He goes above and beyond, and even though he couldn't pre-record an acceptance speech because I forgot to tell him before he died, I think it just... he deserves this award.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead, MR2. Go ahead. I know you two have been eternal adversaries, two best friends, so you are very qualified to speak on this.
Yes. I find it crazy that Dragon wasn't originally supposed to use Kyle for Flipside.
Wait, what? Was he going to use Otto?
Yeah, I think so. I think he mentioned somewhere that he only used Kyle because Spec was going to use Robin.
That's crazy.
And, but I just want to say that this is the best rendition of Kyle by far. His dynamic not only with the Twad trio, but also with other characters like, Noah, April, Robin. It's just it's just good. It's just good stuff. I gotta hand it to Dragon, man. He's him. He's that guy. He's got that dog in him. Got the dog in him. Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Also, he has the unique perk of his mother being Zed Alpha.
His mother? What?
Yeah, Penny Jackson. Penny Jackson is Zed Alpha.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. Yes, he is.
I'm confused for a second. Wait a second. No.
I'm so confused.
I mean, he's not wrong, Pixel, but...
What's the joke here?
The joke is that Penny Jackson is Zed Alpha.
No, but... Wait.
Oh, come on! Oh my god, man.
Good
Congrats,
lord.
Kyle.
Oh, yes, congratulations to Kyle.
Congratulations.
Alright, we've gone through most improved role player, we've gone through best character, and now it's time for the penultimate award of the night. Best role player. I want to say everyone here in Task Force is great. They each bring something new and unique to the table, but in the nature of an award show, one can stand above the rest. And now here we are in 2022 with category number 1, Best Role Player. And here are our nominees. We have Excel, Darius, Dragon ZX, Mercs, Silhouette, Trub, and Zabuza. But only one of them can be the Best Role Player of 2022. And as nominated by Task Force, the Best Role Player of 2022 is... Dragon ZX taking the award posthumously! Here he is with 2 great wins back-to-back. Oh man, congratulations to Dragon ZX. His showing for not only Kyle Jackson in Flipside, but Kylie Jackson in Apex has netted him this win. And to accompany it, I guess you could count his character Rufus from This RP Kinda Sucks. Shout out to This RP Kinda Sucks. It kinda sucked. But honestly, man, I think Dragon is a really important part of Task Force. He was one of the founding members, completely unintentionally. Originally, you know, we were the first 2, so me and Dragon, we go a long way back. And by that, I also mean we originally hated each other. But also, he's one of my best friends now, so it all worked in the end. And he's got another acceptance speech for this one. He recorded this right before his trip. This is the last footage we have of Dragon ZX alive. So I want all of you to take it in stride, and rest in peace to our good buddy. The funeral video will be out soon.
He really taught the loss.
He really did.
Hi. So I guess I won an award for best role player. I guess. I don't know how that happened. It's actually quite flattering. No, like genuinely. This is like just real talk. Thank you. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I did to deserve it. But thank you. I feel really grateful for this award. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I genuinely have no clue what to say. I'm not good at speeches, as you know. So yeah, I really I don't know what to say. I would like to say thank you to everybody who has supported me. Like Excel helped me write the whole bio, and also, you know, Mercs and Dennis, and I mean just Spec, MR2, everybody who's I guess supported my RP endeavors this year, or you know. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. So thank you, everybody. I have a flight to catch to Suriname. Got a race thing. So bye. Thank you.
I tried to warn him that he would die in Suriname, but he didn't listen. And then on December 2nd, 2022, he died in a race car accident in Suriname. I tried my best. He will be dearly missed. And that brings us to our final category of the night.
Yeah.
The coup de grace. Or is it grace? It's coup de grace. Excel, you idiot. Why would you say coup de grace? Wait, no, maybe it is. I forget. But we'll have MR2 take it away with this final category, best roleplay.
The whole reason why we have the task force, the whole reason why it exists, why we have this community of all these different people from different backgrounds, races, sexual orientations, whatever the hell, all these different people, is to do one thing. It's to role play. And we do it in these individual role plays hosted by people. You know, the role plays themselves are what brings us they're what brings us all together as one tight-knit community. So, without further ado, here's Excel with the nominees for Best Roleplay.
And here we are with them. We have 5 nominees for this category this year, and they are all excellent showings. Now, first and foremost, we have Flipside. Then we have Hello, Hello, Hello 2, Not Again. Then Lycoris Awakening. Then Operation Obsidian. And finally, Skyterra: Genesis. But only one of these can come out on top. And out of these 5, there was only one winner for the best roleplay of 2022, and it is, round of applause everybody, for Flipside! Now I know this might come as no surprise to a lot of you. There's been a lot of hype and buzz surrounding Flipside even before it started. But I am held to the highest honor to see you all loving the roleplay that we made possible this much. Flipside, after the disappointment to me that was the ACRC and the failure of self-indulgence to it, really felt like I had to give it my all for Flipside as a make or break. And I know the majority of you have absolutely had a blast with it, and that makes me incredibly grateful. But this award doesn't just go out to me. It goes out to the rest of my dev team, to Rain and Bricks, and to everyone involved in Flipside to make it possible. And that's a lot of people in this VC. So thank you, everyone, for making Flipside as great as it was. And thank you, everyone, for the TASC-ies. If anyone else would like to speak up, then go right ahead. The floor is yours.
What the fuck is Flipside?
It's a type of, it's the thing that they put on the back.
Do I live in a comedy show? Did this guy really just say that?
Yes.
So they put on the back of cassettes.
Flipside is the 2022 Acceleration roleplay hosted by Excel, Rain, and Bricks that was released to the public on July 1st, 2022, and had its inaugural session on July 2nd, 23rd, 2022. It is currently ongoing and has 20 racing realms out of its 30 completed.
Wow.
Informative, thank you.
You are welcome, Arrow.
I did not know that, actually.
I know Bricks isn't here right now, but Rain is, and he's a pretty big part of the dev team. So Rain, if there's anything you would like to say about this nomination, go right ahead. You and Bricks deserve as much credit as me. Rain! I don't think your mic's working, Rain.
He rains, he pours.
Bro's mic ain't working! Or he's not here, I don't know, one of the two.
No, the weather just cleared up.
Actually, it's still heavy rain where I am.
Whoa! Oh my god, dude!
Alright, well, if Rain's not here, if anyone else would like to speak up about their own, go ahead.
Flipside, it's good. You know, I have had a revelization with Flipside. It is good. And,
unless your husband with a woman.
Exactly.
Good lord.
Oh, the stream wasn't supposed to end, but it did, right at the right time. And I believe that concludes our TASC-ies showing, and oh my god, it might not have been as special or as well put together or as gag-filled as the previous pre-recorded show in 2021. But even without that, I had such a blast doing this with you guys. I actually really like the live show format. MR2, I think we bounced off each other quite well.
Yeah, yes, we did. We did. I had a lot of fun hosting this, with you.
Yep, even if it was completely impromptu, this was a blast. We worked off each other really well.
I hope we could do the same for next year. So, we'll see.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, if people like the live show format more, you know, we can do that every year.
I quite like the live show format, yeah.
Yeah. So wait, what did Trump
It's a lot
again?
easier than, you know, the 6-month process to make the fucking pre-recorded video.
Should I post the full list of results in...
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, do that. Just so people who weren't in the VC can catch up easily.
Spoilers!
Was someone recording this?
I was.
Yeah, it's been...
Oh, I'm sorry for all my fucking interjections then.
It's fine, it's fine.
Was I too annoying, or was it just...
No, you were fine, believe me. The interjection really adds some flavor.
We should have had someone slap one of us on stage.
We should have had someone nominate their award to Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
Oh my fucking god.
It's true, it's true. Alright, now we have
Invaded
about
my dark
like
spirit.
2 hours of Jackbox, and I actually have the party pack 4 and 7, and I don't remember which one has. I think 4 is the one. No, 7 is the one with Quiplash 3. I think.
Can we play Among Us?
No, I actually uninstalled Among Us Forever a couple months ago.
That's because I got the sheer coming for Wookiee pack and he refuses to play it.
No, it's because the VTuber pack came out, and now Among Us gone. I already uninstalled it months ago.
You don't like. I know you don't like VTubers, but are you okay with Vocaloids?
They're basically VTubers, but they
No, they're fucking not. Don't you ever say that ever. Don't you dare say that.
Oh no,
Hatsune Miku is real.
Oh no, Silhouette versus Pixel. Vocaloid versus VTuber.
Keep the fucking name out of your damn mouth.